Welcome to Raise the Standard, a podcast about leadership, systems, and why excellence is never accidental. Many organizations rely on intensity. They push hard during crises. They celebrate long hours. They praise extraordinary effort when things go wrong. But intensity is not the same as reliability. In this episode, we examine a quieter idea: why consistency matters more than intensity.
Before going further, let's make the difference clear in very simple terms. Intensity is when you try very hard, but only sometimes. It is like running very fast for a short distance, then stopping because you are tired. Consistency is when you keep going at the same pace every day. It is like walking steadily, step by step, without stopping. Both can move you forward, but only one can take you far. This difference matters because organizations often mistake visible effort for reliable progress. Now, consider a simple example. Imagine a factory that produces bottled water. On most days, machines are not checked properly. Cleaning is rushed. Small leaks are noticed but ignored. Everything appears acceptable, so no one intervenes. The reasoning is always the same. There's no major problem. We will fix it later. Right now, we just need to keep things moving. Then a large order arrives. Suddenly, managers panic. Extra supervisors appear. People work late. Quality checks become strict. Everyone is told to be careful. The order is delivered, the crisis is avoided, and the intensity is praised. But people are exhausted. And the very next week, standards fall back again. This is intensity, strong effort, short duration, only when pressure appears. Now imagine the same factory operating differently. Every day, machines are checked the same way. Cleaning follows the same process. Small leaks are fixed immediately. Quality checks never change. There's no special mode for emergencies. There's no sudden escalation. The system already works. When a large order arrives, there's no panic, no shouting, no extra effort. The outcome is predictable. That is consistency. What often goes unnoticed is that consistency requires less energy over time. It reduces stress. It reduces decision fatigue. And it reduces the need for constant supervision. Most organizations rely on intensity because it feels decisive. It looks like leadership. It creates visible action. But intensity is reactive, responds to failure instead of preventing it. Consistency is preventive. It stops small problems from becoming big ones. It creates stability instead of drama. Intensity depends on motivation. Consistency depends on design. This is why intensity cannot be scaled. It relies on people pushing themselves beyond normal limits. Eventually, that effort becomes unsustainable. Consistency, on the other hand, can be scaled. Because it does not ask for extraordinary behavior, it asks for repeatable behavior. Strong organizations do not celebrate extraordinary effort. They quietly design systems where ordinary effort is enough. Consistency also exposes problems earlier. When the same process is followed every time, deviations stand out. Mistakes become visible. Patterns emerge. Learning happens. Intensity hides problems. It overwhelms weak systems. It masks design flaws. And it postpones accountability. Over time, intensity creates fatigue. People learn to wait for pressure before acting. Standards fluctuate. Trust erodes. Consistency builds trust. Because expectations are clear. Because outcomes are reliable. Because the system behaves the same way every day. This is why consistency matters more than intensity. Not because it feels better. Not because it sounds disciplined, but because it works when pressure is gone.
These ideas are explored in more depth in the book Raise the Standard. Because good enough never built anything great, available on Amazon. In the next episode, we'll examine the difference between activity and effectiveness. Until then, raise the standard.